Hello, welcome back to XCOM. I'm Jade Star.
And I'm at Guava Moment on Twitter. Send me a message and I will ignore you. Not intentionally, but I will. Sorry, I just don't use Twitter.
Wow, really? Plugging your Twitter account?
Aren't you? At SAJStar?
No, I was going to make absolutely no mention of it.
Ah, the Buenos Bonus Air Medal?
The bonus Buenos Aires air medal.
Okay.
Yeah, you give it a try now.
I think I just did.
So we're giving that to Tiny to shore up his aim, since it's a little bit low. Sooner or later, we're going to turn him into a mech.
All of his limbs. They're going.
They are. So now the Taco Defenders medal we're going to give to Sprawl, since our assaults usually are the ones getting shot at the most.
I don't get this joke.
There was no joke. There was only one person in the thread who voted for anything to name the Urban Combat Medal, and he wanted it to be called Tacos, Tacos, Tacos.
Okay.
So I came up with something. I came up with something slightly less stupid.
Cardassian's worried about Portent.
Yeah, Portent is a hard mission. It came up at a pretty good time, though, with my budgetary crunch.
We look forward to seeing your progress.
And here's me realizing I don't have spare scopes, and flipping out for a moment.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, want some scopes here.
This is the genuine XCOM experience because I do this all the time.
Yeah, you launch for a mission, then go, wait, I don't have...
Wait, I don't have things.
Yeah, need to go...
Medkits and scopes.
We're confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
So it's kind of unusual to put scopes on everybody, including the assault, this early, but when you see the mission, you'll probably understand why I wasn't looking forward to grenades. They're just not going to be of use. Also, before we launch, Tony White, nicknamed him Killsteel.
I know why you're not using grenades. Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Strike one. Prepare for landing.
France is sending an urgent mission request.
I love that that's all Bradford Asser says for this one. It's a scripted council mission that I couldn't have come up with.
Do they have to re-record this for the DLC?
Oh, maybe. But they added a lot of Bradford lines.
There's been widespread speculation about this ambush on a French military convoy, but we don't have much to go on. Our primary concern is the Council Intel report indicating alien activity in the area. We need to secure the site and look for some clue as to what happened here. We have a new objective.
Yeah, that's this mission. I remember this.
Yeah. So right away you can tell that something's different than usual missions. I'm not bothering to single move and look for high cover. I know exactly where I'm going and I'm dashing forward on turn one. Just kind of as a general disclaimer, this is how you play this mission only. Do not do anything you're about to see in this mission on a normal mission.
Yeah, the first time you do this, it doesn't go well. But every other time after that should be a little bit better.
Yeah. I think the worst time I ever had with this was I had to do this map with 2 squatty level heavies and 2 rookies. Oh, that was a nightmare. But I got through it.
I tried to do this map in my super hyper-aggressive style, rushing to get it done as quickly as possible. Oh man, was that a bad idea.
Yeah, this is definitely a mission that plays to my conservative style more than rushing through it. So I even have Sprawl standing out in the open, but that's because I know what to expect. So we're first Thin Man, and I knew exactly where he's going to be, because this is Portent, and all of the enemy locations are actually pre-scripted. Tiny leaves him alive with 1. I hate that.
And for the record, that's why there's no grenades, because there's a lot of Thin Men here, and they have 4 health, and grenades do 3 damage.
Also, I'm just not interested in cover destruction. But there's Tony White living up to his nickname. Now, I also know where the next aliens are, so the movement for, oh god, Nitian, Stumperund, and Sprawl might seem a little suspect, just moving them there instead of all the way forward. And this turn, this is straight foreknowledge. There's no way around it.
You seem to highlight, yeah. little area there.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing?
I have foreknowledge.
Okay.
Suck on this.
Is this not how you deal with Portent?
Well, that's cheating.
That's not cheating. That's just...
That's...
Look,
okay.
there were some corpses over there that were highly suspicious, and I wanted to make sure they didn't get up and become zombies. Okay, sure, if that was slightly cheating, fuck you. Just for anyone that doesn't know exactly what happened, there were 2 thin men right there, where the cloud of poison is. And that's basically the only time in this mission we're going to get enemies grouped together close enough to hit them with a rocket. So I decided to shoot those assholes before they even activated and spread out. And then apparently completely ruined this side of the building.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. It's kind of odd that I turned that, like, 2x2 brick of air conditioning into something that no longer is usable as cover.
Has anyone ever tried to XCOM Apocalypse style blow up all of the walls of a building? See what happens?
The corners still stay.
You can't blow up the corners ever?
I don't think so. Like that little square Tony White's pressed up
Yeah.
against, I don't think that goes anywhere.
God, I love XCOM Apocalypse.
It had some good things.
That's some good things.
It also had terrible art.
Aye, aye, Commander.
It is, and that's a whole different story, but
Right, yeah.
I liked it.
It was a good game. I enjoyed it. So we're just gonna chill out here in the alley. I know where the next aliens are. I know we can safely dash up to this roof, and I'm just looking at that like, oh come on, that thing is still high cover, what the hell?
Now, did they say in the mission briefing that we're trying to extract a VIP here, or they just send us in... Yeah, our mission is locate survivors, right?
Yeah. The mission briefing was, there was a raid on a military convoy, but we think there might have been alien activity. Go down there, look for survivors, and figure out what the hell.
Okay, so locating survivors means find a VIP and take him back to the extraction zone.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to do this, but my strategy is to, like, spread out my guys throughout the entire path of the extraction zone and just keep overwatching.
Similar.
Or do you
not quite.
group up your guys with the VIP and truly escort them?
Halfway in between those things.
Okay.
Sensors still indicate life signs in the area, Commander. Objectives up.
Yeah, no shit. There's a thin man over there. Oh, you mean the survivor. Thanks, Bradford. You know,
Yeah.
priorities.
Yeah. Okay, so you see the target that we have to get all the way back to the entrance where we started this map.
That one I did not mean to activate. That one I forgot about, honestly.
But right now, you think it's 2 thin men and then just run all the way back to the beginning. It doesn't sound too hard.
Yeah. Not gonna be that easy, though.
You could run and gun with that assault.
I could, but not
Get to a
quite.
good spot.
Tiny leaving it alive with 1 hit point again. Oh, and 2's this with a pistol and a 99% chance to hit? I think we have nicknamed Tony appropriately.
Congratulations on making Colonel, Tony White.
You mean Corporal?
Corporal, whatever. Before everyone else. Well, he'll be the first Colonel before everyone else as well.
Quite
Right.
possibly.
Yeah.
It depends.
Afirmativo.
As you were saying, I was thinking about running gunning it, but I don't think I had quite enough movement range. So I moved back thinking I would be out of visual, so he wouldn't even be able to see me and be forced to move up. Nope.
Me están disparando.
But that's okay, because so far this LP you've had magical bullshit protecting armor around you, and no one's died yet. So I'm sure you'll be fine.
I've gotten a few people critted down to 1 health.
Well, don't go that close. You'll get poisoned.
No, I won't. That is a full 2 squares away, plus wherever the hell his body lands after being hit by a shotgun blast. I was hoping to get a little farther away, you're right, but I'll take what I can get. Besides, risking a little bit of poison with the medic right there to medkit sprawl, worst case, a lot better than leaving the thin man alive for another turn to try to
Yeah.
you know, crit someone with an LPR.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, right now, okay, everything's dead. Looks okay. Nothing too hard, right?
Right.
Heading out.
That's been what, like 5 thin men. Not a bad mission. You think grab this VIP, everything's good.
Yeah, and my thought is, okay, I'll just charge him back to the beginning as quickly as I can.
For questioning. Maybe we can figure out what happened here.
Yeah, I'll just dash my VIP over here. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Not the question you want to be asking in XCOM. Actually, wait, let me rephrase that. Exactly the question you want to be phrasing in XCOM.
Yes.
Just not that casually.
Allí voy.
So again, with a little bit of foreknowledge, I'm placing my people on the roof in specific locations for a reason.
Well, the corners, that seems to be the best place they can cover everything around this building.
True.
Because they're cover in 2 directions and can cover, like...
Hey guy.
270
hey.
arc?
Survivor. No? No, I'm not close enough? Fuck you.
Nope.
I wanted to save a movement square for the eventual run back, but no good.
So those guys are all going to be overwatching, I assume, now?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Might as well leave me here. I have nothing to say to you people.
It looks like he's the only witness to survive this fight. And for all we know, he was one of the aggressors. We need to bring him in, whether he likes it or not. Objective updated.
I love the hint of sinister with like whether he likes it or not, and then you just immediately get control with him, and it's just like, oh, he's perfectly fine with this.
Yeah, exactly. That nice gruff voice.
Commander, we're picking up new contacts moving into the AO.
Oh, here we go. By new contacts, he means the bullshit Thin Man Paratrooper Brigade.
Hey, they've got a long tradition.
And here's how you deal with them. They drop down, not in cover, and go into Overwatch. If you are in Overwatch, then you get your shot at them.
The one Tiny just killed actually was in corner cover. He had corner cover from 2 directions. This guy, not so much. Perfect 100% chance to hit.
You absolutely need to kill these guys before they run and get into cover.
Absolutely.
And that's the best way to do it. Just Overwatch and hit them as they're paratrooping in.
Yeah, that's exactly why I left Tiny where he was, because he was close and flanking the cover that one was going to drop into.
And this is a thing where I would hit a couple turns to wait for all the clouds to go away, since there's nothing else on the map.
Well, I tried to intentionally run Tony through the poison just to demonstrate the fact that carrying a medkit on you makes you immune to the poison.
Okay.
But it didn't trigger. A nice feature is that enemy within will actually notify you of what's going on with a little immune pop-up.
I only ever really noticed that with later game armor.
Poison
pops up
immunity?
and says immune, yeah.
Yeah. No, just carrying a medkit on you will make you poison immune.
This is only the beginning. It's only a matter of...
I've never really exploited that.
One of my earlier ideas, not for the LP, but experiences with this mission, was I was having so much trouble with all the Thin Men because they would be spitting all of the poison. So I gave everybody on my team medkits to completely ruin their ability to poison us.
That could also be a good idea.
It was okay. Like I said, I think I was doing that mission with 2 squaddies and 2 rookies, so...
Oh, yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
But in case we haven't mentioned it yet, the Thin Men drops are timed to how far the VIP moves. So if you're just dashing him constantly to get this over with as quickly as possible, you're going to be absolutely overwhelmed with Thin Men. That's why Jade Star's taking his time here.
Yeah, I'm positioning my people because I know when and where they'll come in.
A bunch of puppets.
Although, I think I probably could have waited another turn to get Tiny up on the roof of the other building. Oh, also, showing off head down. I was slightly wrong saying that it was like hunker down, but better. It just adds straight 10 defense. It doesn't double and add 10 defense like hunker down would, plus 10.
And provides immunity to critical hits, I would assume.
I don't know if head down provides immunity to crits or not.
We've got hostile contacts moving on your position.
This is where I could have maybe waited a turn to get Tiny up on the roof, because that Thin Man dropped outside of visual contact range.
Well, you just killed him off screen, but how did that sectoid drop in from the sky?
Same way the Thin Men drop in.
But the Thin Men are genetically engineered to have super springy legs.
Magic and bullshit, okay? What do you want? Also, we didn't kill that Thin Man that dropped in. We killed the sectoid.
Yeah, no, yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's why I said you killed the sectoid kind of off screen.
Oh, okay. I misheard then. Yeah. So that still, unfortunately, leaves us a Thin Man probably behind low cover on the other roof in Overwatch, and beyond sight range.
And no assault with whatever skill that is really good.
Yes, lightning reflexes.
Lightning reflexes.
I didn't want the Thin Man to come forward and see our survivor or our VIP and just blast him, so he's going to move back. Here I'm looking at Ragnar. I really wish I could have got him to the top of the ladder the last turn, but I'll just Overwatch him and hope this Thin Man pops up somewhere, and then we can just shoot him in the face with Nitian. I'm gonna try to pronounce that name right. Scribblikins gave me an MP3 of her repeating the words over and over.
What are you trying to prove?
Still nothing. I'm still waiting.
I'm sure you're safe moving Sprawl up now. I don't think there's anything going to be quite that far behind you anymore.
Right, I just didn't know where this Thin Man was going to come out, on which side of the building. Lucky for me, he comes out right in front of two of these guys. And this time, Tony White gets kill stolen. Also, his rifle lost its paint job since the start of the mission. I don't know how that works.
Roger that.
What was his paint job originally? I hadn't noticed that at all.
Oh, at the start of the video, if you look closely, his guns match the color of his armor, blue.
Okay.
And now they're back to the default uncolored gray. Or, well, tan, I guess.
No, that's weird. I would have never noticed that ever.
Yeah, me either. And then I was just reviewing this video, looking at him kill steal Tiny, and I noticed that his pistol changed colors.
Enseguida.
I think we've gotten through the hardest part of this map. I would probably say that the sectoid and Thin Man in front of you and the Thin Man behind you drop is the worst, or at least the most threatening.
Okay.
Normally you don't ever really worry about things coming behind you, like that Thin Man, and you can find yourself pincered and flanked by him, and it's just not good.
But this is the way to do it, having all your guys on the roof and go rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah, there's no reason not to be on the
Well,
roofs in
I
this
put
mission.
one person on the tanks or the APCs, whatever those were, just because that seemed fun. To cover the street.
Fair enough, long lines of sight, high
Yeah.
cover. Yeah.
Overwatch. Aye,
My first couple of times experiencing this mission, I think I stayed on the street level. Mistake. It's just
bad.
nasty down there. Yeah.
On my way.
Well, now that you have cover over the evac zone, you don't really need to move your guys anymore.
Commander.
Maybe, yeah, they're all on this roof. One can see the evac zone. I think it's pretty much time just to move the VIP and deal with the Thin Man rain.
Yeah.
Explorando.
There's still going to be a few more drops, and I more or less know where they're going to be, so we're just going to move up the VIP and keep Overwatch on everything.
Roger that. Scanning.
Looks like the aliens are sending in reinforcements, Commander.
Flaming benches, always good cover.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Good thing she reaction shot that one.
Yeah.
Did you intentionally move Sprawl to where the Thin Man was dropping?
No, I
And what?
just remembered. Yeah, they're in the same square.
I saw you move, and then she's back there.
She moved for the animation to shoot the other one on
Oh,
Overwatch.
that's what that was. Okay.
So, no, I didn't remember what exact square that Thin Man was going to drop onto. It just came out like this.
So now you're gonna fire from inside it.
Yes.
Yes.
Now weird things are going to happen. I honestly thought I missed somehow, and the game had freaked out.
That was great.
That half second between the sound of the gunshot and the Thin Man dying worried me so much.
That was worth it.
You're still not getting anything from me.
Excellent work, Commander. Our friend here might be uncooperative at the moment, but I have a feeling a talk with Dr. Valen will change his tune.
When I was playing this, the second part of this council mission took absolutely forever to come, but I think I just figured out what the trigger for that one was.
Ah, man, it's been forever. What do you think the trigger is?
Dealing with the,
Oh, really?
You should probably cut that out, or
Yeah,
beep
probably.
it or something, but I mean,
Sure.
because that's a
Yeah.
much later in-game spoiler. Okay, what do you got? Aggression or,
Or tactical sense.
Yeah,
So
they're-
5 defense or 10 crit chance. I typically go tactical sense. Defense keeps people alive.
I would agree, but it's not... either one can work.
It's not as lopsided as the previous choices. Neither is Sniper Sergeants.
Well, here's where snipers diverge into two paths.
Yeah.
You could go a gunslinger build for quick movement and stealth and things, or a damn good ground build.
Right, and with Nitin Stumperun's amazing aim, I go for damn good ground. I'm going to perch her somewhere high and just have her absolutely slaughter everything. I was actually interested that Tiny promoted. I was trying actually not to get him promoted, because that meant another level where he rolls heavy aim increase instead of future mech aim increase, which would be 0 to 2 versus 0 to 6, I think. So I was hoping he wouldn't promote.
But on the plus side, you get shredder rockets.
On the plus side, I do get shredder rockets. This choice is also kind of a 50-50 thing. Normally,
No,
I would go for suppression.
No, rockets.
Yeah, Mr.
Firmly
Aggression.
in the rocket camp here.
Right, Mr. Aggression over there wants to go for the rockets. I would go for suppression, but it's Tiny Turtle. We know Tiny Turtle. Also, the choice doesn't matter if he's going to get mech'd, so I figured while he still has his limbs, he'll get the rocket.
And this one isn't a choice. This is a one-sided debate.
Really?
Here.
Which way are you going to lean?
Revive!
Really?
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say that this was one-sided or not. I actually am going to go for suppression on Tony White. Because if you get revived, that means something has gone catastrophically wrong and somebody has been
It's
shot.
your greatest insurance, possible.
You're right, it is your absolute greatest insurance possible. However, suppression, I feel, just has a little bit more use to it. It prevents people from getting shot and downed.
See, I always say, why suppress someone when you could just shoot at and kill them?
That would require you to have a good chance to hit. Yeah, revive and suppression is a very difficult choice. I cannot fault people going either way on it. My thought for Tony White was something's gone wrong if he has to revive people. If I have 2 supports, which I probably will, the other one will get revive.
Well, things are gonna go wrong at some point, and you're gonna be happy you had a revive.
Possibly. The other thing is, I don't like the fact that revives eat up extra medkits. By that, I mean you gotta spend 1 to revive him, and then you gotta spend another to get him back to health so he doesn't just get shot and killed again.
Okay, so you got your 2 options here.
We do have our 2 options here. Both these options are pretty good. I was thinking I always lean towards the left option when I play single player.
I would too.
The right option seemed really good for a moment. I was thinking, oh, I put that on a sniper, and oh wait, I can't crit chance through squad sight.
Might I recommend the butt medallion as the name? Someone suggested that, and I thought that's what the Taco Defender's badge was going to be, but...
No. Hopefully we also will not have the butt medallion. Although, I do kind of approve of the reference.
God, these pretzels suck.
Well, that was Portent, the first in Operation Progeny.
And a Borderlands 2 reference.
And a Borderlands 2 reference. So, I've been Jade Star.
I've been Guava Moment.
And this has been XCOM. Thank you for watching.